Old guy at the state fair yelled at a little girl for standing in front of the butter sculpture, so I took revenge for her. I was at the state fair last summer doing what everyone does there, eating overpriced corn dogs and pretending I cared about farm animals. Eventually, I made my way to this butter sculpture display because honestly, those things are weirdly fascinating. There's always some random theme like butter cows playing volleyball or whatever, so I'm standing there watching this sculpture slowly spin around on its little platform. It had 2 different scenes carved into it, which is why it rotated. Pretty cool, right? Well, this old guy next to me is recording the whole thing on his phone like he's documenting some historic moment instead of just butter-shaped like cartoon animals. Then this tiny little girl, couldn't have been older than 3, comes running up to the display. She's wearing this pink tutu and light-up sneakers that kept blinking every time she took a step. Pure excitement on her face as she pressed her nose and hands against the protective glass, completely mesmerized by the spinning butter creation. I actually laughed because it reminded me of being a kid and getting that excited over the dumbest stuff. Like when I was 5 and thought those mechanical horses outside grocery stores were actual magic. You know that feeling when something just fills you with pure joy for no logical reason? That's what this kid was experiencing. But apparently Mr. Butter documentary next to me didn't appreciate the authentic state fair moment happening right in front of him. He immediately snapped at her. Jesus Christ, get out of the way! Not even trying to be nice about it or anything. Just straight up yelling at a toddler. And here's the thing, this girl wasn't even blocking his view. She was barely tall enough to reach the bottom of the display case. If anything, having a genuinely excited kid in his video would have made it better. But nope. This grown man felt the need to scream at someone who probably still needed help tying her shoes. The mom looked mortified and quickly apologized while pulling her daughter back. You could see how embarrassed she was. And the little girl didn't even understand what she did wrong. She just looked confused and sad, which made my blood absolutely boil. I stood there watching this asshole continue filming his precious butter sculpture like nothing happened, acting all entitled like he owned the place. That's when I decided he needed to learn what it felt like when someone messed with something you cared about. I waited until the sculpture rotated to show the side he hadn't recorded yet. Then I casually walked right in front of his camera, making sure to block the entire display. Took my sweet time too, pretending to tie my shoe and check my phone while standing directly in his shot. "You're a real asshole, you know that," he yelled at me. I turned around with the biggest smile on my face. "Dude, what does that make you? You literally just yelled at a 3-year-old because you needed your butter sculpture video that badly." He got all red in the face and started huffing like an angry cartoon character. "Well, you're still an asshole." I just laughed and kept walking away.